Hi, I'm Niall from Gulfstream Boat Sales. This is a Beneteau Flyer 650 Cabrio powered by a Yamaha 200HP 4-stroke outboard. It's a 2011 built boat, but first sold and registered in April of 2013. This is a boat that we've sold before, and we actually published a full walk around video of it in 2022, so 3 years ago. So I'm not going to, if we're going to show that, it's on our YouTube channel, and we'll also list it on the advertisement page of our website, so you can check that out. It goes through the boat, it's about half an hour long, goes through it in lots of detail, shows you all the features and things inside it. This is an update video to show you the current condition of it. So that video was shot 3 years ago, just before the current owners bought it. They were the third owners of the boat, and they're now selling it again. So we're brokering the boat for them, and I'm shooting this video on the 10th of March 2025. So this is the current condition of the boat as it stands in March 2025. It's a really great little boat, 21 foot long, 293 hours now on the clock. Great little all-rounder, self-bailing, fantastic coastal day boat, stroke weekender. There's heating system on board this one. It has camper canvas covers, a Lowrance chart plotter, and that all-important Yamaha 200HP engine, so stacks of power for water sports and just great performance. So I'm going to take you a quick whistle-stop tour around it now to show you the current condition of it and hopefully help you to figure out whether this might be the right boat for you. So still a really smart looking boat with the grey hull colour band, the Flyer 650 graphics, stainless steel bow rails, aluminium and PVC rub rail, teak inlays on the foredeck and on the swim platforms also look really smart. Anti-foiled in white, we've freshened up the waterline there with Trilux white anti-foiling paint. And the boat is, generally speaking, still in very similar condition to what it was in 2022. Some little marks here on the rub rail, just from where the anchor has been chucked out over the bow. Decent anchor locker. You'll see as we go around this boat that it's really practical. So huge big anchor locker. You're gonna walk out through the center section of the windscreen. Nice big cleats up forward, non-skid molding up on the foredeck there as well. Windscreen surround and everything. Looks really smart. The hull is immaculate. The current owners are selling it because of lack of use, so it's done very few hours since we last sold it, and in the last season or so it's done almost nothing. You've got a midships cleat here, fender eyelets, Beneteau badge, navigation light, nice polished aluminium surround on the windscreen, which still looks really smart. You've got your heater exhaust outlet here and your deck scupper. So self-bailing decks means that it is totally suited to use around the coast. If you keep it on a mooring, you know, if you ship any water on board, it'll drain out through the bailers. There's also a bilge pump in the hull as well. Taking a look at the starboard side, it's also in really nice condition. We've given it a fresh compound and polish, so there's a nice shine to it. There's a couple of wee scratches up forward here, probably just from the anchor. I don't know if you can even see these on the camera, but a couple of fairly minor cosmetic scratches. More than likely just maybe the anchor's caught it being pulled in. Hull bottom looks good. As you can see, it really needs to come up off the trailer to finish the anti-foiling job, but we've just given it a quick lick to freshen it up for the photographs. Bow rails are in great condition along this side. Rub rail is all good. The hull really is, again, minor bits and pieces. Actually a bit of dirt needs wiped off it there, but minor bits and pieces, scratches, but like super minor. The deck's in good shape. Windscreen surround on this side is all good. You've got your horn, your VHF aerial, midships cleat, fender eyelet, Beneteau badge there. So, and the graphics, the Flyer 650 graphics and pinstripes all look good here as well. Again, some light scuffs there in the grey, but you have to be really up close to see these. Graphics look good, deck scupper, little Beneteau horse there. That big chunky cleat aft as well. Stern corner is in good condition. No damage on it, on the gel or the rail. You've got this folding 3-step stainless steel boarding ladder, teak laid swim platform, and a little step which folds up. So you can put your fender storage in there as well. So little fender storage bins on both sides. So nice, neat storage solution for your fenders, and also doubles up as a handrail if you're climbing up out of the water after a swim. Then we've got another teak laid swim platform on this side with the same setup, little folding step and your fender storage there. And then a big storage locker in underneath here that drains into the splash well and overboard. The transom is dominated by the big engine, the Yamaha 200 horsepower. I'm not sure what the maximum horsepower for this hull is, but it can't be far off the 200. This makes this boat go like a little rocket ship. Runs right up to 50 miles an hour. It's swinging a 3-blade stainless steel propeller, which is 19-inch pitch. Props in good condition, skegs in good condition. There's 293 hours in this engine and it's running beautifully. I don't think it has been serviced now in a season or two, so if it was my boat, I'd probably want to get it serviced for the start of the 2025 season. But you can see it's in really good condition. Trim, motors and everything look good in there, no leaks. Transom anode is due to be changed there. You can see it needs replaced before it goes back in the water. Hydraulic steering's really good. Pop the cover here to show you under the hood. But yeah, this thing gets up on plane quickly, and there's stacks of performance for pulling water toys and skiers and things. So let me pop the hood 1 second. So I've personally known this boat. I've known the previous 2 owners, and I've known this boat for, it must be something like at least 8 years, I would say. And it has always been totally reliable, on the button. It has been well looked after. See the engine, it does look really smart. There's no spanner marks on any of the bolts. You know, it's never been apart. You get your oil filter there. Just a good, clean, straight engine. Let's pull the dipstick out for you. Engine oil will level as we need to tip. You can just see a bit of oil on the bottom. It's clean oil. We just would need the engine level to get or vertical to get the level. You get your fuel filter here. There's also a big capacity pre-filter in the boat as well. So engine wise, it's really good. In the splash well, you can see the hydraulic steering. You've got your fuel line with your primer bulb. You have your water fill point over there, I think, and sorry, all the way around. Water fill there. You don't want to mix these up. And fuel fill over there. And then room in front of the engine to walk across from one side of the swim platforms to the other. So stepping on board is easy from either port or starboard side at the transom with the big swims platforms, and even from the bow with the opening bow rails and the teak walk-through, the teak steps. You can easily access the boat from the bow if you're parking sort of bows too. It's only 21.5 foot long, but it's 8 foot 2 inches wide, so it's a beamy boat. And they make really good use of the available space. So a really great cockpit layout, full width bench seat across the stern. You get a little table, cockpit table there with a convertible helm seat, or sorry, passenger seat up forward. So twin wide seat, which you can have facing aft or forwards. You can actually turn that into a sunbed as well, folds flat. You've got a bucket style helm seat with flip up bolster, little cockpit wet bar there. Steps up onto the foredeck, and then a compact cuddy cabin as well. The original Beneteau upholstery, the grey Silvertex upholstery. There is a set of like grey kind of striped carpets for the boat, but you'll see them if you watch the video from 2022, but they're getting a bit, the backing on them starting to flake off, and they're making a bit of a mess of the boat. So we do have them. They're kind of done, but if you wanted to use them as a template for making new carpets, you can, but they were a retrofit thing anyway from the factory. It doesn't come with carpets, just comes with the molded non-skid deck, and obviously it's all self-bailing, so it's really easy to keep it clean. Just sprinkle it with a bit of water and rinse it out through the scuppers. One thing I do want to show you before I jump on board is this storage location for the camper covers. So this boat has a full set of camper covers. The bars mount on these points here, and they store in this big bin at the back. So it's really easy to just fold them up. You get a flat roof, front windscreen section, 2 sides and an aft, so you can fully enclose the boat. Again, if you check out the video from 2022, you'll see those. This little lid here is starting to separate. So just because of the way it's designed, with these headrests, there's not a huge amount of strength between them, and if people stand on those, it's gonna just sort of stress that wee bit. So the best way to fix that would just be a bit of a steel brace or bar across there to get it before it gets any worse. But I mean, a big reason for these videos is to show you the boats kind of warts and all, because most of our customers travel quite a distance to come and see us, or quite often they'll buy boats sight unseen, and I don't want there to be any surprises. So I just want to point that out. It does need a wee bit of attention just to sort it out before it gets any worse, but at the minute it's fine. All you're really seeing is that little hairline crack there, but it's more from people standing on them, and you really shouldn't. You should step over that if you can. Over here we have a socket for our anchor light, goes in there, and then we'll jump over and into the cockpit here. Easiest way to gain access in here is just pull out one of these seat cushions on either side, and you've got molded non-skid step to step in to the boat. There's actually molded non-skid decking underneath that entire seat cushion. So nice big wide bench seat at the back. Cushions are all there, they're all in good condition. A couple of wee minor nicks like here and there, but was there one other one somewhere? Wee tiny little nick there. So there's a few wee minor nicks here and there, but nothing significant at all. It's all the original upholstery as well. So that's your little folding seat forward, and you can actually pull this pin out here and it will fold down flat. Just need to move that cushion out of the way. But yeah, folds flat as well. You've got your little cup holder up forward, bit of storage underneath that, like a glove box kind of an area. Lifts out. Little cup holder, handrail, stereo speaker, LED lights. We've got white LEDs and also blue. We flick the switch, so you can end up with like low level blue lighting or the white lights at night time, which is nice. Twin wide seat here. You'll easily sit sort of 3 or 4 people around the table. The table is removable. I think the boat's rated to carry 7 passengers. Yep, 7 passengers. And there's comfortable seating in here for, you get 4 across the back. You'll get 7 people in the cockpit, no problem. We've got our little cockpit wet bar here, another cup holder, and then our helm station, which we'll take a look at in a wee minute. Deck scuppers in the corners, manual bilge pump here. There's also an electric bilge pump on board. If you pop this up, you've got your battery isolator switch here. You've got your little diesel kerosene tank for the diesel fired heating system. Your battery box, fuel tank, plastic fuel tank, big high capacity pre-filter, and then a bit of storage in there, access down into your bilge pump and things. So all nice and tidy in behind the scenes. The helm station is well equipped. You have a comfortable helm seat with a flip up bolster, so you can stand at the helm or just sit on top of the bolster. And then you've got kind of everything you'd need for coastal navigating in a little boat like this. You've got your VHF radio, ICOM, VHF. We've got a Lowrance. I don't know why they make these screen covers so hard to get off. A Lowrance HDS5, chart plotter and fish finder. You've got your Yamaha digital engine instruments, tacho and speedo, with currently 293.1 hours on the clock. Got fuel flow information on this one. Switch panel for, no idea what this one does. That must be nav lights actually. I think it's nav lights. This one is your windscreen wiper. Must get labels on this. Fresh water pump and bilge pump. Ever splasher heating controls here. Fuel gauge. There's almost a full tank of fuel in it, 3/4 of a tank. We'll have to see about maybe siphoning that out before it goes. But yeah, so you're getting a free, virtually full tank of petrol. Chart plotter loaded with charts for Ireland, UK and Ireland more likely. You've got a steering compass up here as well, and 12-volt power socket, and then a stereo down here. These are always, oh there we go, wasn't too hard. They're always hard to figure out how to turn on. Might not be an aerial in this thing. Anyway, you got your stereo there and speakers here and in the cabin, as far as I know. We have a switch for your dash lights and the horn. The horn's trying to work, but not really working. See, the Lowrance also has a sonic hub in it as well, actually, for playing sound through, because that's a Lowrance speaker. So I'm not too sure what way the speaker setup works, whether it's through this stereo or through the sonic hub on the Lowrance. But anyway, you've got sound. Throttle shift falls easy to the hand, hydraulic steering wheel's in nice condition, and just a great little helm station. Nice view over the bow. You've got your teak steps up through the dash, through this opening section of the windscreen, and out onto the foredeck. So you can easily board the boat over the bow as well. Access into the cabin is through this sliding perspex door. So it could do with a wee grease up on the runners probably. Just a wee bit dry there. But that slides open, and then you've got quite a spacious little cuddy cabin, overhead light. That's like an iPod port for the Lowrance sonic hub that I was telling you about. There's an outlet for the heating system. There's also an outlet in the cockpit just behind the helm seat. So you can heat the cabin and the cockpit with the camper covers up. And again, all the original upholstery, all in really nice condition, nice and dry in here. We've got the filler cushion in place at the moment, so that is what you'll use if you want to bunk in here. So, you know, if you want to spend the night, you get the filler cushion in, and then we'll lift this out to show you the footwell. So with the filler cushion out, you've got a footwell in there, which is teak laid. You've also got a porta potty toilet in there, little porta potty, and you have storage underneath all of these seats. So in there, so underneath all the seats, you have a stack of storage. But yeah, it's all in good condition. Again, just fiberglass to gel coat finish on the ceiling, solid sides. The only fabrics you have in here are your seat cushions, and they're in good condition as well. Now, I just want to talk about covers briefly. So these are the covers. This is the roof section. As you can see, some of the zips need restitched on these covers. So these are the original covers. If you check out the R video from 2022, you'll see the covers in position. They're a really good set of covers. Actually, they totally enclose the cockpit. Perfect for this part of the world. They need attention. You could restitch them. You know, you could spend a couple £100, £200 or £300 getting them fixed up. But if it was my boat, I'd probably want to go for a new set of covers. We're actually retailers now for NV equipment, who are the OEM supplier for all Beneteau covers. So we can get you a brand new set of covers. They'll fit the bars perfectly to your choice of colours, like 28 colours to choose from. And the best thing about it is they're really good value. On this boat, we've priced them up, and they're around about £1,400. So that's for a brand new set of factory covers. And you could keep those, you could even get those stitched up and keep them as like a winter set if you wanted to. But those covers are included, they're going with the boat. The bars are there as well, we just don't have them on board at the minute. But a brand new set of covers is £1,400, including the VAT fitted. And you know, they'll do you for the next 10 years, no problem. So that's the story with covers. The boat is being sold complete with the in-suspension super roller coaster trailer. So twin axle trailer, galvanized frame, full roller coaster. That the boat has always been on, so as long as I've known it. So that's included in the advertised asking price. The trailer has been in and out of salt water its entire life, so the brakes probably need attention, and maybe the wheel bearings need check, but yeah, it is what it is, and that's included in the sale. So there you go, that's our 2013 Beneteau Flyer 650 Cabrio with a 200 horsepower Yamaha, 293 hours in the clock. It is a fabulous little boat, great little sea boat. Really reliable with the outboard engine, very low maintenance, it's, as you can tell, hopefully it's still in really good condition. Just the covers need a wee bit of attention, but with a brand new set of covers on it, this boat's going to look $1 million. If you are interested, please do check out that 30-minute tour from 2022. It'll be listed on our website on the Beneteau Flyer 650 page, or you can check it out if you search our YouTube channel. But this has just been a quick update to kind of show you the current condition of the boat, the current features on board and all that sort of stuff, just to give you a better idea of how this boat's looking today, March of 2025, and hopefully it'll help you figure out whether it might be the right boat for you. If you're keen on it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. The best way to do that is by calling me on the number at the top of our website, or you can send me an email to sales@gulfstreamshop.com, or you can fill out the callback request form on the Beneteau Flyer 650 page of our website, and we'll contact you at a time that's convenient. We're happy to talk about trade-ins, part exchanges. We can help you with logistics to get the boat delivered to your home port or marina. One final thing, actually, because this boat came into Northern Ireland prior to Brexit, it was in Northern Ireland from like 2017 or something. It's although it's a UK VAT paid boat with a UK VAT invoice, it has freedom of movement throughout Europe, so it's VAT paid in the Republic of Ireland as well, and the entirety of Europe. So it can kind of go anywhere, and all the paperwork's perfect. So yeah, really good boat. If you're keen on it, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video.